I have to say, I have never been more sick in my entire life than since we had kids. And I don't think it's funny when you're having a kid. Let me rephrase that. When you're having a kid, specifically your first, and everyone's like, "Oh, having kids is so great. Like you'll love them so much. You're going to think they're so adorable." And you do. All that's true. What they don't tell you is like you're going to be sick for the next 10 years, or at least 6. We're on 6 years right now. Like constantly. And yeah, it's just ever since we've had kids, I think I've gotten sick every month of something. Colds, stomach bugs, pink eye. We've got a lot of pink eye, which is really gross. And I know they've got everything that they need as far as like catching the really bad stuff. But when it comes to like the common things like the flu, RSV, what was the other one? There was another one too that was really bad. RSV was not great getting as an adult. And I don't know what it is, but when I get sick, it just really hits me hard. Usually get high fever, headaches. Right now, no joke, I have a cold. I just finished a cough drop before I started doing this because I have this really bad cough, awful sinus pressure. In fact, I got to go take some cold medicine because this right here is just, it feels like I got hit in the face with a cricket bat or smashed into a wall. Like everything hurts. So it's funny though how things like that just don't get conveyed. Or maybe they do, and you're just like so blissfully happy, you just don't listen to that part. But I think most of the time people are pretty positive about having a kid because at that point you're kind of set into it and you can't really do much about it. But it just, nothing prepares you for how sick you're going to be. Like, even if you clean all the surfaces, even if you like don't go many places, like it just happens. Especially when the kids go to daycare and then they go to school, like different meet interacting with other kids that they haven't. We just got to notice that the school has chicken pox. I think our kids got vaccinated for that, but like it just happens. Like there's just always some kind of sickness going around, and like I think my son has been perpetually stuffy. Like I feel like his entire life. I think he has fleeting moments of where he's not stuffy. Granted, he's got allergies and he's got some other things, but like I feel like he's always sneezing and just like snot going everywhere. It's really gross, but like he's kind of just gotten used to it. Where my daughter, she actually when she gets stuffy, she rarely gets stuffy. She'll get sick every once in a while, but she keeps her hands out of her mouth most of the time, so she doesn't get as sick as much. In fact, we didn't have to take her to urgent care until she was like 2 or 3, I want to say. Where I think my son, we took to pediatric urgent care within the first like 2 years easily, and multiple times after that for different things. But he's got breathing issues and asthma, whatever they call it before it's asthma. I don't know that he's been actually diagnosed with it. Restricted airway disease, I think is what they call it before it can be technically considered asthma. But yeah, it's one of those things that just nobody tells you, hey, prepare to be sick for this long. And we do like hand sanitizer. We've got the Baby Ganix wipes where they're like supposed to be better to use, and you can wipe everything down. We use those at Disney when we went there in 2022. I think it was 2021 or 2022. We were wiping everything down. I think we were actually doing that in 2019 when we went to, but or 2020, I want to say, just because the kids just germs. But we still carry those around. Now that we don't have baby wipes in a diaper bag, we carry those around and we just still wipe tables down and things like that because it can't hurt. But yeah, it's just if you're gonna have kids, just prepare to be sick just go into it knowing that they're going to get sick and you're going to catch whatever they had, because whatever it is, even if you got sick as a kid all the time and you build up immunities and stuff, like the whatever they get, it just gets passed on to you and you just get sick. Again, I have this cough and I'll probably have this cough for the next couple months. Like it's ridiculous how much we get sick in this house. And it's because my son just went to kindergarten, so he's in a new school with new kids and different group of kids. My daughter's in pre-K, so she's at a different school. So we got all that. We went to the Science Museum and the Children's Museum separately last weekend. So I think we brought home two separate bugs or viruses, whatever you want to call it. My daughter and my wife went to the Children's Museum, and me and my son went to the Science Museum. We brought something home, at least one thing, if not two, because everyone's got different symptoms, stomach bugs, head colds, things of that nature. It's unavoidable. It really is. But man, they just don't prepare you for that. I don't know that you can actually be prepared for any of it, to be quite honest, but they definitely don't tell you about that in those parenting books, I'll say.